Hey y'all, welcome. Let me get this done real quick. No. Hey y'all, welcome. So a couple things. All right. Hey y'all, welcome. Please hit the thumbs up button as y'all come in because it helps out the channel and it helps YouTube recommend the video, okay? So if y'all do that, I really appreciate it. Let's see who in here. Let's see. Oh, come on. Let's work now. Let's work. Okay, somebody is at the top up here. And it's not letting me see it. Hold up. All right. Tio Johnson. Hey. Madam Mojo. Hey, just in case. I remember this time. Girl again. What they doing now? Oh. It's not so much of them this time, but we about to get into it. Happy Peasant Homestead morning. Hey, Levancy. I hope I said that right. Hey, let's see. Sarah. Good morning. The morning says, where is this at? Good morning. So we're gonna get into that in a few minutes. Amanda Wickerson. Morning. Eva Sunshine, good morning. Hey, Sarah Sunshine, USA. Karen says, good morning, Queen. Mary Lane. Finally catch up. I'm glad you did. Happy Peasant Homestead said there is a lot going on. Yes, it is. Constantly. D. Micaiah, I hope I said it right. Said, hello, Mississippi girl. Hey, honey bun. Dragon Queen, good morning. Thurston Reese, hope I said that right. What is this about? Grand Risen. We're going to get into that in a minute. I'm saying, hey, MG. Please, Lord, have mercy. Germany power bill up from 40. Ooh. All right, y'all. Let's see. Tiffany Johnson, love the information you provide and your presentation. Thank you for keeping us updated. You're welcome, Tiffany, and thank you for being in here. Kyra knows 144. Peace and blessings. Hey, honey bun. Queen said, like your new hairdo. Thank you. Karen's. Chosen one. Hey, MGL. All right, y'all. So y'all see the title. So I'm reading this off in the Newsbreak article, okay? So at least 3 dead, 1 million without power as storms wind slams Michigan, Indiana, and Pennsylvania. All right, y'all. So we've been talking about this for forever. All right. Recently, I just started with the different ways to cook indoors and stuff like that. Now, this is one of those things where we say we need to prepare for everything. We see that everything, well, let me say it right because I can't talk this morning. We see everything that's going on, all right? But there's things that's just like out of our control, completely out of our control. Now, first of all, let me just say this. How many people, 69 people in here, how many people is experiencing what's going on in Michigan, Indiana, or either Pennsylvania? Honestly, but you know what? I don't even know why I'm asking that, because if you're without power, the last thing you're probably doing right now is on YouTube. You're probably trying to reserve that. But this is the thing with stuff like that happening. Now, I don't know what happened to the 3. Let me see. I'm gonna go down this article real quick. It was all from storms. We say wind gusts was up to 80 miles per hour, killed at least 3, knocked out power to more than 1 million homes and businesses. Now you think about that. How many people was possibly unprepared? How many people didn't have no type of way to charge phones, cook? I've been on that about cooking. How many people probably had kids or even infants and stuff like that needs to heat bottles or just different things? Like how many, like what could they be doing right now? What are some things that you have around your house that you can use to get you through that situation? It's saying in Arkansas, an 11-year-old boy was swept into the storm drain and died. That is so sad. That's so sad. And a lot of times people want to leave, but they don't have the means, whether it is they don't have the funds for gas or for travel in general, if they don't have the funds for hotels and stuff like that. We've been talking about this for a minute. If you are in that situation, because things is tight, things is hard, I get it. I get it. If you're in that situation, you need to be thinking about, for one, if you have transportation, make sure your transportation is up to par. Y'all, I've been putting something off. With my vehicle for a couple months now. And today I went and dropped it off. The reason why I pulled it off, I pushed it off. I was trying to figure out a way that I could get it fixed a little cheaper. But today I went and dropped my vehicle off. For one, I'm not finna keep paying a car note on a car I can't fully drive like that because I don't want to mess up anything else. That's number one. Number two, vehicles need to be serviced and need to be ready to go in an emergency situation, because that vehicle may be more to you than just travel. You may have to stay in it. There's I love the van life videos, the car living videos. I watch that stuff. You are in a situation where you need to leave, but you don't have hotel money. That vehicle needs to be up to par where you may have to stay in that vehicle. So that is one thing I feel like before we look at anything else is to make sure that your source of transportation is intact. And with me, it was my AC compressor and my receiver drive. And they charging me a lot for that. More than I wanted to, give out. But at the same time, when I talked to them, they said if you drive it, that belt will come off and it'll cause transmission issues. And so I literally parked my car, still paying the note every month, and scared to drive it. Then it's been in the triple digits here. And when driving it, all the heat from the engine will come back in the car. You got the windows down, and it was just like you about to have a heat stroke. Like my car, the last time I drove it, I had to go pick up something, and the car was registered 110. I was so just uncomfortable. And I'm like, okay, I have to. So this morning I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I need to be, I have things I need to do. I can't keep telling, Rondé, hey, I need to go here or I need to go there or whatever. And then I started thinking like, well, dang, that may be shelter, so I feel like that needs to be done. That needs to be kept up more than anything, because just like some of these people that's going through what they're going through with these storms and stuff, some people probably was told that they need to leave, but they didn't have, maybe the first thing you think about is I ain't got money for a hotel. Or you may have the money for a hotel, but who says that there's availability? So all I'm saying is I feel like your vehicle needs to be serviced and up to par as much as possible, because that may be your shelter. If you got to deal with it, and it's a lot easier to go to a campground to pull over on the side of the road. It's a lot easier to go into a kind of like a little tree line or something like that that's kind of off. and stay for a couple nights or whatever if you have to. You know, you may just have to do that, you know? So that was got in my mind. I'm like, okay, Tamika, you need to go ahead and do this because you need to be using it for one, and for two, that may be shelter. So y'all keep that in mind with everything going on, you know, keep that in mind, okay? With everything going on, we just do not know what may come upon us. And we always talking about having your bug out bag. You may have to leave, but gas prices is, so I'm looking at your comments, y'all. I'm going to get to y'all in a minute. Gas prices and stuff is up. Like I say, start looking at putting your bug out bag and stuff in your vehicle and taking that vehicle inland. Like, I'm coastal here, so I would go inland if there will be a storm or whatever. And like here, I'm surprised that we ain't even had no hurricane come this way yet for us, because that is what we have against us being in this area. We are prone to hurricanes. But lately we've been getting a lot of storms, a lot of tornado action and stuff like that. So I will be going inland if needs be. That ain't saying I will go inland. That's why I'm preparing myself now and getting that vehicle taken care of, because if I go inland, I may not even go to a hotel. I'm literally may just go. Look, think about this. Truck stops. You can go truck stops. Walmart open have areas for people that live in their cars and stuff. I think I saw Cracker Barrel in some areas now. Cracker Barrel has a area for if you are a van lifer or something like that. They have parking spots just for that. So just think about it. We already been getting like I've been getting like the little camping stuff. A lot of people has been saying, hey, why are you getting that when you can just use your regular boilers and stuff? Yeah, you can, but I ain't trying to, if I have to get into, if it's a situation where I have to use my car as my shelter and I need to bug out in my car, I don't want to have no big frying pan, no cast iron skillet, no big old, I don't want a lot of stuff like that taking up space. So when you're able to go to the thrift stores, when you're able to go whether it's Salvation Army or whatever, they have a lot of things that you can get, a lot of little camping stuff, little small pans and stuff that you can take and actually put in your car, and it ain't gonna take up a lot of space, because you may be in a Walmart parking lot, you may be on a Cracker Barrel parking lot. There's a lot of businesses that allow you to stay overnight in their parking lot. You can cook there. You can sleep there. You better have you something there to go to the bathroom in. Even if that case, if I were to go inland somewhere, Walmart, well, if it's a 24-hour Walmart, here it's not 24 hours no more since the pandemic. But gas stations and stuff, you can go in there and use the bathroom or whatever if you have to stay on a truck stop parking lot. Truck stops 24 hours. So if you got to stay on a truck stop parking lot, you can use the inside for a bathroom. You ain't got to spend money on buying food from in there if you are prepared, and it's not expensive to be prepared that way. You can just cook your own meals and stuff outside there, and that's why we're getting into that so much, because that is so easy to do. Even if you're home, different ways that you can cook inside. These are things you need to start practicing now, because millions without power, you don't know how long it's going to take for them to get power, back to everybody, and you probably got people that's disabled, people that has machines and things like that. So you have to think about all that stuff. So let me see. Y'all been talking up, and I don't want to. I'm gonna go up and try to catch some of y'all. If I miss your comments, please run them back through, because it's a lot of comments on here, and I know I won't be able to get everybody. Let's see. Holly R said, weather modification been going on since Vietnam War. Hey, and a lot of people has been talking about different things just like that. But at the end of the day, if we know, or if you believe that is what's going on, then we ain't gonna get nowhere if we just talk about it and don't do anything about it. Don't start preparing and stuff like that. So that's why I told y'all, I'll give y'all information when I get information, but that's why I slacked off on the constant what's going on, and I want to go more into showing y'all what I'm doing to prepare for what's going on, because we can talk about what they say, talk about it, but be about it. y'all know, some of y'all probably heard that. So we gotta start, preparing as much as possible. No matter what they doing, we need to be prepared in some type of way, shape, or form. Okay. So let's see. Just in case, they're probably 95% not even near ready. Never know. Probably not. And that's my thing. You see a lot of people that just go by their everyday life and just don't think of these things. It's just, oh my goodness, and we'll never be fully prepared. But there are some things that we can do. Like I say, simple things like vehicle. Keep your vehicle service, keep it up to par as much as possible, because that just may be, and like you'll have to go park it. Like I say, park it somewhere, save that gas or whatever. But a little things, let me show y'all real quick. So I did pull out, and I do need to put it outside today. So if y'all been on my channel for a while, if you've been with me for a while, was it earlier this year? I think earlier this year, Aronde had got, I don't know what it was for, because I told y'all know I don't celebrate holidays, but if he get me something, I'll take it. I don't know what it was for, but I told y'all I'm weird. If I were to get a gift from anybody, I don't want it to be yo, give me something I can use for a long time. So this was part of a kit. And if y'all remember me talking about stealth angels, now a lot of people is like, oh, I wouldn't do that because that's a payment. But you got to understand, a lot of people can't just go and buy stuff straight out. Things are expensive. People don't have that in their budget. It's better for some, even if they're going to pay a little interest or something, sometimes it's better for people to make payments. That's why they got places like Rental Center and stuff. I have done that before. Sometimes it's just easier like that. This right here is, I got this. Well, he got this from Stealth Angel. Okay, like I say, I'm weird. I don't need the flowers and the candy and stuff. Give me some that I could play. Give me a toy that I could play with. Not this. Wait. Give me a toy that I can play with. That's going serve a purpose in an emergency situation. Okay, because I know somebody was gonna say it. I had to get that straight. So Stealth Angels is where I got it from, and this is a solar power charging station. Okay, so you got all these little panels right here. I cannot remember how much it is, but you can go to stealthangel.com. I am not affiliate with them or anything like that. It's just that I have ordered stuff from them and I want to share it with y'all. I'm not getting anything from this or anything like that. I'm not affiliated with them in no kind of way. But it's solar power. Okay, and I can, at least charge my phone and stuff like that, just running out. Now, it does plug into the wall. You can charge it inside. But it's also, like I say, the sun will charge it up too. So that's one little station thing I do need to go. And it has a flashlight on. Let me see if it's charged, because I had it put up. Yeah, it has a charge to it because it's blinking. I don't know if y'all can see it. But it does have a flashlight. A flashlight that's like 3 settings and stuff like that on it. Also, something else now. One of my honey buns, what was her name? AKA DLR or DLA. I haven't seen you, honey bun, in here in a minute, but she gifted this from my Amazon wish list. Okay. Now, I don't have one of the big fancy ones and all this stuff. I am happy with the one I got. This was on Amazon. I had it on my wish list. It was $1.99. Okay. So when I tell you this thing right here comes in handy, this is only a 200 watt one. All right. 200 watt one. But I had to use a heating pad the other day on a muscle. And I was able to plug it in here and it worked. It worked. It wasn't overpowered or anything like that. But normally I charge my phone with it. Okay. And it's a Jackery. I wanted one for the longest ever since I got into watching different things. And I do want to get a bigger one. That's gonna be more power or whatever. I can, charge more stuff. But this is something else that if you haven't looked into, $200 for the 200 watt is something. Okay, it's not. It's not a big wattage or anything like that. But I was blessed enough to have someone that, gifted us with this. I didn't think someone would actually get it, but somebody did. And thank you so much, Honey Bun, because I showed my tail once I found out you had got that for us. So I appreciate it. But that is just something else that you can look into and get. They got so many big ones now that's like the wattage is crazy. I'm saving for that. Another thing is a generator. Okay, so the reason why I'm saving for that, because I do want that for if I have to bug out, I can have, something that'll have more wattage. But I have a generator. I have a gas generator. I think it's like 3,500 watt or something. So I do have that if I need it. And those are things I feel like we need to be looking into to make sure we have. But just like the other day, the lights went out here unexpectedly. I didn't go crank up that generator out there. It's no need to, because that's only for if it's something that's got to be done. Because you got to look at, you still use gas and stuff like that. That's why you need to be playing with your preps and stuff around your house, so you don't have to use your resources. A lot of people has been saying, MGL, well, I use propane, I use butane and stuff like that. I'm trying to go away from that as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying don't stock up on it. Yes, stock up on it, have it for your bug out and stuff like that. But we got to look at, what if there's a shortage on that stuff? Once you use that stuff, you're done. And if you don't know how to make a fire or cook using a candle or whatever the case may be, then, you ain't gonna have anyway. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. I know it seems like it's a lot, but it's really not. It's really, really not. These are just things that we need to start doing now, because just like someone said, just in case said, probably 95 of them was nowhere near ready. And everything don't have to be a lot of money. There's ways you can do these things. That's why I want to go the tea light candle for inside. Cooking inside, that's why you're going to get a lot of videos of cooking a lot of things on those tea light candles, because they are inexpensive, okay? They're inexpensive. You can cook some rice, if you can heat some water, whatever, that is perfect, because you may not want to go outside. You may not be able to go outside. It could be stormy. It could be cold, very, very cold. You may not want nobody to know that you cooking anything or you're doing anything in your house. So you might want to do everything inside. Now, who in the world? I know that they have the safe heat, the sterno stuff. You don't want to go through that stuff if you ain't got to. Who in the world gonna be inside trying to, start a fire, a wood fire or something that ain't in no like fireplace? Who in the world gonna be trying to do that? Fumes going everywhere and all that stuff. Anybody got time for that? So that is why I'm going the route that I am going. So let's see. A boy was yes, that was so sad. Sarah. Kyra knows 144. I really appreciate you, MGL. Thank you so much, Honey Bun. Let me catch up, y'all, because I know I'm behind. Y'all, thank all y'all for coming in. I see y'all comments. It's just so many, so many. I would imagine the gas stations are down too. Keep your gas tanks topped off. Exactly. I was present for Hurricane Andrew. There was a huge lesson in how unprepared we are for emergencies. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. Hurricane Florence. Well, I always tried to be prepared. Because that's just how I grew up. My granny, they wasn't saying preppers back then, but my granny was a prepper. That's when you come down to it. That's what it was. So growing up, that's what I always heard. And I got off my game a little bit. And being up here, it was 2018 is when Hurricane Florence hit. And we had to go inland. We could not come back into town for over 7 days because there was no way in and out. The road for us to come back into Jacksonville was had disappeared in some spots. And where I live, it was underwater. Like you had to get through here through boats. Okay. So it was just like, okay, I need to really, really get back on this. I know what I should have been doing. I didn't do it. Thank God. The house, it was just, we had roof damage. So that was taken care of. But it wasn't like no major, like they did nothing like get wet or anything like that. Whereas my neighbors right down the street, that's more by the dock side, they had major flooding. So, but to even come over here, come off the road to get to my house was like all underwater. So I was like, you know what? It forced us to go in. We had to go 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. It forced us to go in. Hotel was a mess because we had to find a hotel that was pet friendly because we got summer. So that was even more. So I said, you know what? I could have went to a campground for 7 days and had everything we needed and bugged out in the vehicle, because at that time, I had my van, so it would have been perfect, okay? And I just wasn't mentally there. So now it's like, okay, let me write this down because my car may turn into, that's extra money that you can just save and just make it that way. So I have to, that's what really, really taught me was that storm, because I know here, we were still getting information here. Like the people that did stay, they was wishing they didn't stay. You had the restaurants. At that time, I was working at Walmart. And Walmart, when they did mandatory evacuation, Walmart would not let me off work. They would not let us off work. And by the time I got off work, because they pretty much told us, if you leave, even though it was mandatory, if you leave, don't come back. Like, what? They didn't hardly get no work out of us that day, but they said if we leave, don't come back. So we stayed or whatever, but when we left, it pushed us to traveling out of here later than what you would want to, because everybody that was leaving late was on the road. Like, it was crazy. So I was like, you know what? Being better prepared, having a game plan for something like that happens. And then you got to look at it. Don't even have to be a storm. We got winter coming. And a lot of people is already talking about how the weather is already being modified. What if there's a blizzard or something? You may have to drive out of your area because it may not be no water or nothing coming, but you may end up freezing. Like, so you still may have to leave and go to another state or something that's nice. Because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if something like that happened, I'm not carrying my tail inland, because the further inland, the further I'm going towards the mountain area, that's probably I'm going back to Mississippi, okay? So I done already put that in a plan. If this winter be crazy and there's any blizzards or something, because we don't normally get that, but I'm preparing for that. I'm going back to Mississippi. And I hope they ain't experienced nothing unusual during that time. That's just how my game plan is. Ain't no need for me to constantly go up. If I constantly go up, I'm going inland. I'm hitting Virginia. I'm hitting, New Jersey, New York. I'm not finna do that. Like, And then what? You get there and get settled, and then they holler, oh, well, it's a storm. No. So keep all that in mind. Sarah, you said, oh, you guys are talking about Mississippi. I'm thinking about Florida. Sarah. Actually, the live started off about the storms that hit Michigan, Indiana, and Pennsylvania. Just in case it's sorry, I was asking Mississippi Girl Life if she in Jacksonville. I'm 20 minutes from her. Jacksonville, North Carolina, just in case. Are you in North Carolina, or are you talking about Jacksonville, Florida? I know I done missed messages, y'all. Like I say, still, yeah, I done missed messages. I think y'all talking about that up there. Just in case, are you in NC? Let's see. Stocking up is old school. It's a lifestyle. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. My grandma had face masks, and not the face mask we wearing now. Okay, and she's always tell me, and that is something that's on my list that I'm looking for now. Is the gas mask. I call them face mask, but the gas mask, because see, it's too much being sprayed around. Y'all already know. It's too much. It's too much. Y'all been in the comments telling me it's too much being done. I didn't even know nothing about no Kim that type of stuff. I didn't even know until I saw this thing what they doing over there in other countries. So I was like, okay. My granny always said, "Get you up. You need the face." And she had been telling me for years, like everybody in the house need one. And she was talking about more like the gas mask one. So guess what? If y'all ain't got it on your list, I would say get it, because that's what I'm going for. As soon as I can find 5 of them, okay, I'm getting them. All right. So it's just what you have to do. You never know if you have to need it, So let me see. This guy, I think she's in the Carolinas. 312 chick said hello. Hey, 312 chick. Tanya said absolutely. Right, Bones. Keisha. Julie Wicks, hi MGL. What a meanie Walmart. Oh yeah, girl, they are something else. I would never shop for them again if that was the attitude. Stay safe district. Yeah, they made us stay. I needed that job at that moment, so I had to stay. But it wouldn't work. It really won't. If I look at it now, if I came across that again, would I do it? Nope. I'll be out the door. Bye, because that was ridiculous. Mel said, "Oh, Mel, Mississippi, hello, Mississippi girl here too. You a Mississippi girl too? Well, welcome, honey. Welcome, one Mississippian to another. Genesis 1:29. God provides. Said Jesus. Oh, okay. I got you. I got what you're saying. I have a gas mask because I work with various chemicals while crafting. Oh, got you. 312 chick. Oh, just in case, you're in Pender County, North Carolina. I know where that is. So yeah, you're not far from me at all. You let's see. Yeah, you're not far from me at all. Yep. Genesis said, "I'm from Vicksburg." You're from Vicksburg, Mississippi, in the house. Okay. All right. I'm from Crystal Springs. I don't know if you know where that is, Genesis. Crystal Springs, like 20 minutes from Jackson. So, born in Jackson, raised in Crystal Springs, and moved back to Jackson for like 3 years before coming up here. That's my Mississippi history. Well, welcome, Genesis. Oh wow, Regina. Now, some of the stuff y'all put in here, I can't say for the algorithm because I don't want to get, because y'all, my other live, what live was that? The live I did talking about, hold on, let me see. I can show y'all right now. I didn't get a strike. Okay, but I did get limited, let's see if I can find it. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I know it was a live, I think. But was it alive or was it not alive? It was something. Let's say went back and changed it. I had got limited something on it. Look like they went back and maybe changed it, or I just don't see it. But one of my videos, they had limited on. Look like they went back and changed it, but for a couple days it was limited. So it was when I was talking about and I think I said the C in the video, and they limited me for a couple days. So if I read certain things and don't say certain things, that is why I don't want to say it. But I got you. Let's see. Tanya Reynolds said, "I got mine." Said, "Oh yes." Mel said, "Jackson having drinking water issues now." Yeah, I saw that. Okay, I have to look at the map to see. I'm kind of new to North Carolina. So, Shara, you in North Carolina too? Okay. Doesn't hurt to have them on hand. Exactly, Lisa. Regina said, I understand. Okay. Please do that. Keisha said, Mississippi Girl, watch that movie, Humanity Bureau. Please do that. Movie is really what's coming. Okay. So Humanity Bureau, okay. Because I have a whole lot of movies that y'all have been telling me that I need to watch, and the only one I don't watch so far is Soylent Green, and I liked it that. So let me write this down, okay? Because I forget, y'all. I got a lot of stuff that I have to do, and I be forgetting. Okay. All right. Got you. I delivered a load to Canton, Mississippi, a big car manufacturer. Oh, what, Lisa? Okay. Imani Taylor said, I'm in NC too. Okay, you here too. Genesis, you say you live near New Bern. New Bern is what, 45 minutes away? I used to be in New Bern all the time. All right. I see that's why I was confused. I thought she meant Jacksonville, Florida. No, Sarah. I'm in Jacksonville, NC. I think a lot of people be thinking that, but no. Amanda Wilkinson said, I'm going to build a solar stove out of an old satellite dish. My chrome tape to mirror. The dish should be here today. Get it, Amanda. Okay. Badina, baby. I hope I said that right. Saying my technical training was at Biloxi Air Force Base in Mississippi. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Biloxi. Good old Biloxi. Just in case. Oh, yeah. God. Soylent Green saw it as a kid. Had nightmares about it. What? I had never heard of it. Please. What you girl is D. Okay, Keisha, I will, honey. I will. They were selling Soylent at a discount store here in Ohio. Oh, Lisa, for real? Oh, So yeah, y'all. So y'all can get the information on what's going on like in those states. But I wanted to bring that to y'all attention that we got to prepare as much as possible, okay? Much as possible for different things. And I hope if you hadn't thought about using your vehicle as shelter, if you have to leave, like get out of harm's way and then just drive somewhere, I hope that information that helps somebody, or if somebody come across this video, it helps them. Like I say, look at places in your surrounding area that will allow you to stay in your vehicle in their parking lot, and that's your hotel right there. But you need to have the things that you need to be able to function while you're there, while you have your stay, okay? So everything can't be done at home because you don't want to be carrying all that bulky stuff. So want to be natural. Some storms that hit Michigan, Indiana, and Pennsylvania. Millions are without power and at least 3 dead. So he's talking about, how things like that happens. And yeah, so if you type that in, you will see the article on that. Some Academy stores have camping supplies on sale. Coco. Okay, so Coco says some Academy stores have camping supplies on sale. Coco, don't be saying that. Now you're going to make me go to Academy. Are you talking about like Academy Sports? You're going to make me want to go look. Oh my goodness. Try to connect with like-minded people as well. Network. Exactly, just in case, because that's another thing. It's hard when you don't have other people around you that that thinks the same way. So when you're saying try to connect with like-minded people, I would say I totally agree. That way you can help each other out, but talking to someone or trying to I'm sorry, Summer. Talking to someone or trying to explain to them and talk about different things to have and stuff with someone that's just not in it at all, that's just like a waste of time. So I agree with you so much on that, just in case. And just in case, I'm gonna remember that you in Pender County, so we dealing with kind of like the same weather and different things like that. So okay. And I forget who said they was in New Bern. Is that Genesis? Genesis is in New Bern. Okay. Hey everybody, another North Carolinian here. I'm trying to move closer to Asboro, but no luck yet. People buying properties sight unseen. Wow, Melody. Wow. Badita says those masks require the suit, hoods, gloves, and boots. Some academies. I was gonna say, okay. Indiana got hit with BP plant blowing up too. What? I bet they're suffering with gas. Probably so. That's so sad. Hey, Garden State Gardner. Hey, sir, I didn't even see you come in here. Welcome. I want to try to make a solar passive heater with soda cans and glass storm door soon as the weather breaks. Oh, okay, just in case. I keep forgetting because you right here. So yeah, hopefully we don't get no rain. We've been getting rain, so hopefully we don't get no rain today. If we do, later after I go plant seeds, because that is my thing today. I need to get a lot of seeds in the ground, and I have a lot of stores I need to plant. So yes, just in case. Hope the weather hold off. Let's see. Mississippi, maybe we can connect one day since you're close. Yes, just in case, just email me. Email me Mississippi Girl 2021 at Gmail. Because we're very close. Also, Genesis, same to you if you still in here. I'm not sure if you're still in here since you outside of New Bern. The same thing. Email me. Let's see. Unvaccinated 85 say, I always appreciate your content, Miss Vicky. Oh, thank you so much, unvaccinated 85. Thank you. Ryan said it's terrible what happened. It is. Old school fave. Have so much respect for you because you're young and smart. Thank you so much. Make a great idea. First time logging on, Mississippi Girl. Well, welcome, Ryan. You a honey bun now. welcome. I have stuff to plant, but always raining. I know, just in case. I know. And then I don't know if it's like that up there in Pender, but here, these daggone bugs, these are some old new bugs. And them mosquitoes, man, when it ain't even rained, y'all know when it ain't even rained and it's sunny outside and stuff, mosquitoes don't normally be out in just like they be like in the shaded grass, wet type of stuff in the evenings, early mornings. They biting you in the broad daylight, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's burning up outside. They biting up here. I'm like, are you serious? That is what gets on my nerves now is those mosquitoes. Can you pin your email? Yeah, I will. Let's see. 1 second. Try to that right. All right. The email is in the chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and pin it. All right. All right, y'all. So anybody that want to email me, the email is pinned at the top of this chat. Let's see. Yes, OMG bugs. I have never seen exactly them creatures. Yes, they get on my nerve now. Sarah said, I'm new to your channel and I'm not unaware but unprepared, and I really appreciate your advice and knowledge. Well, welcome, Sarah. You're a honey bun now. Welcome, honey. Hey, at least you starting to get prepared. Something is better than nothing, you know. So let's see. Anybody got any questions for me? Because I'm not gonna hold y'all. We've been on here 46 minutes. I wanted to bring that information. Do anybody got any questions or advice that y'all want to share? Melanie said, girl, how did your cucumbers do? Mine gave me 3, and the one that survived turned yellow. This was my first time growing cooks, but getting ready to start some for fall. Oh, you're in a good area if you could grow cucumbers for the fall. But they did all right. Not good, not the normal way at all. It was just too hot, too daggone hot. And I did neglect the garden. I had too much going on. It was too hot. Yeah. I got some, but I could have did better. I will admit that. A lot of it was my fault. I just had too much going on, y'all. So I didn't get out there and water like I should have. I should have been watering at least 3 times a day for the heat that we was having. But at the same time, the heat was just bad. Just bad, okay? So yeah. She said we're all helping each other. Better late than never. Exactly, just in case. Exactly. Bugs. Oh yeah, Genesis. The same thing. My squash too, man. Bugs was in there like these little funny looking bugs, like, and they would bite to where stuff was like oozing out. I'm like, what in the world? But half of it is my fault because I didn't get out there and spray. I didn't spray nothing. But I'm on top of it for the fall garden. I'm gonna be on top of it for that. I need that. So let's see. Old school face said, tell the folks to buy seeds in bulk because seeds going to be like money in the future. Exactly, old school fade. You're so right. So yeah, buying seeds in bulk. If you got an area, a place that you know the seeds are legit, I would say stock up on them as much as possible. Stock up on them as much as possible. Especially things that's like sprouts and stuff that starts to give you food quick. Look for those things too. Melanie said, I'm in Greenville County, NC 7A and B. The heat took a toll on mine also. Wow, Melanie. Okay, so you in North Carolina too. MG, I will be planting inside my apartment soon. What kind of dirt soil do I need? You can use any type of dirt. Okay, as long as it's potting soil, okay. Now, if you want to get soil that ain't got fertilizer in it, put your own fertilizer in it. That's fine. If you want to get it already done, I say Vigoro. I don't like Stay Green. I'm tell y'all now, I don't like Stay Green soil because it has too much compost in it and too many sticks. Okay, so at this point, I done tried them so many times. I won't tell nobody to get no Stay Green soil. Vigoro, I'm probably not saying that right, but y'all get what I'm saying. Vigoro, and y'all know I'm a Miracle Grow girl, but Miracle Grow is too daggone high right now. So if you get you some potting soil from like Dollar General or something, just put you some whatever you choose to fertilize with, just put you some fertilizer in it and keep on moving, honey. Make sure you get some of those little let me see, it was in my one of my recent videos where I went to Lowe's, and that was the first time I saw those little sticks that can go in your plants for the inside, that you could get for the little gnats and stuff, because gnats can be a problem when you're growing indoors. Or you could just probably get them cheap up on Amazon. Just type in gnats, fruit flies, sticks for plants, and they should come up. So remember that, honey, if you ain't got, nothing to help with that. But get it, girl, because you can grow a lot indoors. And you got any questions about that, I have a lot of indoor gardening videos for the past 2 years showing y'all me growing beans and stuff like that inside. So you just type in Mississippi Girl and put Mississippi Girl Life Indoor Garden, and those videos should come up. Will you do more videos on preparing quail? I am still thinking about if I'm going to get quail back for the cooler months, because having to have them outside, rental company situation, so I have to have them outside. Having them outside in this heat with them flies and all that larva, no. So I'm actually still thinking about if I'm going to get quail, and if I get quail for the cooler months when I won't have to deal with flies and stuff, which I really need to be making a decision about that now, so they'll be, established before it get really cold here. Then I'll do videos on it. I'll show y'all. Okay. I just haven't decided if I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Genesis said, "You're so right about that soil with all the sticks. It's just ridiculous. It almost looked like it was for gardening. Like the garden soil rather than potting soil. It was just ridiculous." I said, never again. Old school face said, in Texas, my cabbage was beautiful. Next day and came out, it was oh yes, my friends stay in Texas. Oh my goodness. I'd heard about that Texas heat. It ruined a lot of people's garden. Yes. Sephora, I hope I said that right. Kareem Jones said, "Hey, Mississippi Girl, I'm on Cali, and the heat has been getting hotter every day. FEMA issuing heat warnings, restrictions on water use, then recycling water for the plants I do have." Oh my goodness, honey, try to stay hydrated and be safe, because I done heard about that California heat too. Jessica said, "I bought some soil and it was like that." Yes, just in case. Yes. They know what they doing too. They raising the price, giving you less product. They ain't number sticks and wood. Dominique Uniqua said, "Yes, the gnats were horrible in my indoor plants this year." Yeah, I can imagine. Tamika Reynolds, and let's do the best we can, y'all. Exactly. That's all we can do. It's the rain is possible. Hurricane coming. Oh, whoa. Just in case. You just told me you in Pender County. What you talking about? Hold up. You said I may start season side because the rain and possible hurricane coming. Okay. There's something I ain't saw. I think my son was telling me yesterday that he saw there was a hurricane in the Atlantic or something, and I ain't even looked that up. I need to look that up. Okay. I thank you for saying something, because I need to look that up. I sure did not need them. Anthony said apple cider vinegar kills gnats. Yep. Tanya Reynolds, it sounds good. You are appreciated, MGL. Thank you so much, Tanya. I hope I'm saying your name right. Saloon Diva, Home and Garden. Okay, you're talking to Dominique. Just in case, said, yep, around the 9th. What? Just in case? Okay, I'm going to definitely have to look that up, because I know he told me, what in the world? I'm trying to figure, like, what is my phone doing? Hold on, y'all. My phone is doing something crazy. It's telling me I got pending messages, but it ain't showing me my messages. Like, give me a show of hands. 160 people in here. How many people been having issues with their phone? No matter what service it is, no matter what type of phone it is. Because I know I'm not the only one. My friend said she not. Like, I have text messages, and it's telling me pending messages, but it's not showing me no messages. Like, it's crazy. Like, I've been having the worst, and like my friend was like, I think they messing with the phones. Like, my phone has been doing some old jacked up stuff. Like, literally, it say pending messages. me see. But it's not showing me no message. Like, it's not showing me none of my message threads at all. Like, it's some white, like, all right. I know what that is. Let me turn my phone off. I've been having to restart my phone like crazy. Okay, so I see I'm not the only one. Yep, internet too. Plain old P, internet too. So I have to restart my phone. Because I know somebody was texting me yesterday and I didn't receive no text messages. My mama said when she was trying to send me messages, no messages. And now it's bold telling me, yeah, you got messages, but I ain't finna show them. Pretty much is what it said. So I'm gonna restart that. But I gotta look that up too. So let's see. You use indoors. Okay, y'all are talking. Let's see. So good to know I'm not the only one been having these phone problems. What type of fertilizer should I use on my cherry tomatoes? They are a standstill right now. Woo! Y'all already know. Y'all honey buns got to be new because your girl only used that Miracle Grow. Okay, so I like to use the granulates. I know that sound is so ridiculous, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The slow release, the shake and feed. That's what I use on mine. Now, if yours is like really, really, like you said, is at a standstill and you go the Miracle Grow route, I have a video where I took the shake and feed and put it in some water, let it dissolve that way to kind of make it into a water soluble. But I will say, if you go that route and you already having problems, just go ahead and get you some of the water soluble, mix it in some water, and give it a direct feeding, and that should help. I use Miracle Grow on everything. Okay, my citrus trees was doing better with regular Miracle Grow than it was with citrus fertilizer. So yeah, a lot of people don't agree with me with using Miracle Grow, but that is how I grew up. That's what my granny always used, and didn't nothing happen to nobody. Okay, so like y'all already know, I told you that. Now I'm gonna tell you this: that Miracle Grow organics, I don't like it. Yeah. For me to say I don't like something by Miracle Grow, I don't like the organics. It stank. Okay. I can deal with the smell. From it, but it don't perform well. And if I'm going to put something in the garden that's going to bring flies because it stank, I needed to at least perform well. And it don't. So all purpose Miracle Grow is what I use, honey. If you find the tomato, it's like the tomato and something else Miracle Grow. If you find that on sale, because last year that's the only one that was on sale, like very, very cheap, like at the end of the garden season, get you some of that. But if you want to use something else, that is just what I use. I use Miracle Grow on everything because I told y'all there's a place for organic and there's a place for synthetic in the garden. I never go fully organic in the garden. All right. And a lot of times when you think you're going fully organic, if it ain't the stuff that you put in there, like your coffee grinds, your eggshells, stuff like that, if you're not doing it and you buying it because it say organic on the label, y'all have heard me say this so many times. If I don't see you putting it in there and I can't read everything that's in there and understand and know what it is, then I'm going to say it's not organic. All right. So I hope that helps everybody with the fertilizer question, because I get that question a lot about fertilizing. Let's see. I no longer use any soil indoors. It attracts gnats. I got you. I have a y'all, I gotta do it. I have all my stuff for hydroponics, okay? And I'm actually thinking about, do I want to do my fall garden hydroponically inside, or do I want to do both of them? And I'm actually thinking about hydroponic. I have all my pebbles, I have my containers. I even bought the little hydroponic system, last year before last, and I haven't used it. So I'm actually thinking about that. So if y'all thinking about doing it hydroponically, look into that, because there are some very, very cheap. There are some very, very cheap setups on Amazon that's very affordable for hydroponics if y'all want to get y'all some lettuce and stuff growing inside. I even have the setup for the cracking method. I think I said that right. Cracking method for hydroponics. Only thing about that is I don't care too much about it, because when you start putting that foam sheet and stuff down, if you don't be careful, you can risk getting salmonella. So I think I want to go the other route where I don't put the foam down or anything like that and just go. But either way, whichever way I decide to do, I will do videos on it. I just haven't decided. So I'm with you about the nets. But if you get those little things I told y'all on Amazon, if you get those, or either if you go to Lowe's and get those, it helps with the nets a lot. Just stick it in the soil. And I don't have one on hand that I can show y'all. But if you decide to get those net things, when you get them, they on a stick. Take some scissors and cut it straight down the middle, all the way down to the stick. Then you'll have two, because that big old butterfly or whatever whichever one you get, you don't need all that for no nets. So take one, cut it all the way down, and make you two out of them. That'll save some money, okay? And that's what I do, and it cuts down on nets in that soil like crazy, okay? So let's see. Let me catch up. Madam said nets drove you crazy. Yeah, those things are crazy. Yeah. Janice, let me see. Janice said, I've been canning using my pressure canner. I love doing it. I feel like a chemist. And you know what? Only because of time, okay? Only because of time. It's been in my brain. Because of y'all, too, telling me to try to get a pressure canner. Y'all, I know myself. I've been thinking about getting a pressure canner, because water bath canning, like I say, you can water bath can anything. It just takes longer. And I'm like, okay. Everybody's saying the pressure can. I'm just old school when it comes to that. Everybody's saying the pressure can take a matter of minutes. And I'm like, oh, standing over the stove, just boiling, letting it boil for 2-3 hours for water bath. So when you said that, I may buy one. I may get a pressure canner. I may. If not, just to have it in the case of it, and just to have it in case, because the more things that's going on, the more things go up, that stuff may become unavailable. So that's another reason I'm like, okay, should I have it just in case I need it? So that's what I'm thinking too. But yeah, we'll see. But you get it, Genesis, get it. Amanda Wilkinson said, and it's 10/5, 4.5 plan to use raised bed thermal covers tarp on it. Gets really cold. Okay, my issue is I have no room for anything. I need an addition to my house. I understand. Yes, it is. Canned meat, canned stews, anything with meat. Okay, so I have a digital canner and I love it. Was terrified, but it's a lifesaver. 3 dead. Well, that's with the storms that hit Michigan, Philadelphia, and Indiana. Traveling through says pressure canner work the same as a pressure cooker. Pressure cooker function at the same time. Referring to Texas event that happened last. No, it's not. This is a storm. There's some storms that hit Indiana, Philadelphia, and Michigan. Stormity. I cannot pronounce that production. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is something that's going on now. Anthony said we're not going to have any electricity to power up anything. I know, right? I know. That's why now it's important to start practicing without it. And that's what a lot of my videos gonna be. I'm focused on mainly cooking, because I feel like this cooking without electricity, if you can get that mastered, then you should know how to stay warm without it, because same concept, different ways. Having multiple blankets and stuff like that. Different things that you can do to your house to keep cool air from coming in and stuff like that. I feel like you could think a lot better. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Stop following me. All right. So I feel like you can think a lot better. You can think a lot better if you're on a full stomach. Okay, so keep that in mind right there. Nights go out, you will lose your food. That's why I pressure can. Yes, pressure can or either dehydrating. Which I need to get back into my dehydrating because I really like dehydrating food better than I do canning. That's just me because I feel like if I have to leave, and I think it's because I'm looking at where I live, being coastal, I may have to leave for different reasons. And it's easier for me to take a pack of or a backpack full of dehydrated food than to take a backpack full of canning jars. So yes, both will be a plus, you know. So hey, East Dad, what you thinking about, East Dad? You like, The wearable blankets are nice. Ooh, wearable blanket. Girl, let me write this down. I ain't heard of that. Oh, hold up. I think I know the ones you're talking about. Wearable blankets. Just been listening. Got you. Well, thank you for coming in, East Dad. Kathleen said, facts. That was my great grandma named Kathleen. Melanated Queen. If you're talking about the title, Michigan, Philadelphia, and Indiana. So my phone will come back up. Finding stuff at the thrift store and garden store. Yes, honey. Yes. The thrift stores have a lot of things that can be used for cheap. In some areas, some thrift stores done raise their prices like crazy. Just can get hot water bottles to fill and keep warm at night. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, just in case. Kathleen said yes. Cooking at Pam's Place. Hey, lovely lady, how are you today? Hey, cooking at Pam's Place. I am fine. How are you? Cream of the Crop says what they. No, it was Storms. Cream of the Crop. Storms. And Millions Are Without Power. Lighting candles, warm your house. Yes. Okay, just checking in. Sad, any loss of life. They said at least 3 dead. I think one of them was a 11-year-old boy that got swept into the storm drain. But they said at least 3 dead. Millions without power. Yeah, it's sad. Oh, these messages coming through quick. So y'all, it's 12:33 here. My lunchtime. I gotta figure out what's going on with my. It look like messages is coming through now. So I had to turn that phone off. So yeah. Cooking at Pam's Place said it is just the lower part of Mississippi, like Jackson County and cooking at Pam's Place. We talking about the storms that hit Michigan, Philadelphia, and Indiana. I know about what's going on in Mississippi. I think you're talking about the river flooding or something. Honey, you know I know. That's my state. That's you know I know what's going on, but this is not talking about that. Lorenzo said braids on fleek. Well, thank you. I'm feeling them. Said, oh, okay. All right, y'all. So, hey, best yet journey. I hadn't seen you in a while. Your live was shared by Garden State Gardener. Oh, okay. Thank you, Garden State Gardener. I appreciate that so much, so much. Now I'm just getting requests and just it's a message. Like all my messages trying to come in now, so I need to figure out what's going on with that. Do you think the power was shut down on purpose? To my the power here, I don't know, because when we was leaving out, the electric company was coming, but they never said what caused it. I don't know if you talking about what happened here or you talking about what. So I think the storms knocked out the power in those other states. Just in case, the girl will send your email later. Oh, okay, thank you. What is this? You gonna make me explode. Original game. I don't know which way to take that, but that do not sound right. Please, original game. We're not gonna do that, okay? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna be nice. We got older people. We got some of our elders up in here. Some of my niece and nephew may watch my channel. Please, that don't even sound right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. I can't even sit here and let that be there because that don't even sound right at all. Okay, so we're gonna keep it nice and clean. Okay, wait a minute. Why are you tripping? That don't even sound. We're gonna Okay. Okay, it was taken out. All right. Lunchtime for us. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Dominique, Nico. Thank you for coming in. Yes, honey, because I am hungry, so I need to get off of here. But I enjoyed talking to y'all so much. Let's see. Yeah, Julia, that sound nasty. I mean, I can't even take that as a compliment because it just sounded so nasty. But it is what it is. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and get off in here. I want y'all to be safe. Make sure y'all prep. I'm going to be popping out a lot of videos, like I say, geared around cooking. Take what you can out of it, but it's going to be with no power. Just doing things to go ahead and practice for if we're in a situation like that, So I hope y'all enjoy it. I want y'all to have a great rest of your day. Let me get to whatever going on with my phone, and I'll talk to y'all later and feed my face, y'all, because I'm starving, a little starving, okay? With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one if it's God's will, okay? Bye.